is like, what's the meaning of life? Um, and it's like the reason you don't kill yourself is the meaning of your life. And I thought that was like actually really profound. It's like, so what, like if someone's like, I don't know what the meaning of my life is. And you're just like, well, why don't you kill yourself? It sounds dark, but super aggressive, but it like cuts to the absolute point of like, okay, why? I mean, my mom, my family, it's like, great. That's the meaning of your life.
Wow.
That right there was Alex Hormozi in an interview. I'm going to link it down below. The moment that I heard this, I knew I had to press record. In my 23 years of living on this planet, I have never seen, heard, or thought about such a perspective. So I thought that I would share it in a video. Not sure how many of you are going to be watching this, but that's not the point. The point is, something like this is worth thinking about. Because how many times have you had a conversation with friends, family, yourself even, about what the meaning of life could be? Personally speaking, I have discussed or tried to just understand this topic many times, countless times, countless times. I think maybe even a few months ago I was thinking about this, and I never found the answer. But now, after hearing this, I realized that I was thinking about it the wrong way. It really just boils down to answering this question. What is stopping you from from taking your own life right now? The first, second, third thing that pops up in your head, that is the reason, and that is why you should continue your life. That is what you should build everything around. But the thing is, this can change, right? Alex said, like later on in the video, that the reason and the meaning of your life changes consistently. It consistently changes, continuously changes all the time. It's not going to be the same 15 years down the line. You're going to have different priorities. Different things are going to matter to you. Whatever matters to you now, maybe didn't matter to you 5 years ago. And it might not even matter to you 5 years from now. So I just wanted to spend some time to think about this myself as well. Even though I know what my purpose is right now, I don't know what my life purpose is, but I know my purpose right now. And I know for a fact that there are people out there who don't know their purpose right now either. Like, it's not even like a life purpose, but they don't know what to do with their life right now. And I think a good place to start is definitely by answering this question. So if you haven't already thought about it, then I would recommend you sit somewhere where it's quiet, where you can think, put away your phone, and ask yourself the question: what is stopping yourself from, I don't know, it's a little bit dark. It's not something you want to think about, especially not on a Monday or whenever you're watching this. But yeah, I mean, crazy. I know for a fact that my my meaning is it's just damn. This is the beauty of it all, you know? The beauty of life, in my opinion, is that you continuously go through chapters of your life. Your life is like a book. You're continuously going through different chapters. And I would even label it as years. So, like, every single year is a new chapter. And what happens within that year is the chapter. I mean, those are the pages in between each chapter. So, you can put it in a sense like, if I'm 23 right now and I'm turning 24 soon, then I've had 23 chapters in my life and I'm about to enter my 24th. But that's obviously not the only way you can think about it. You can think about it however you want. It doesn't matter how you think about it. The point is that you gotta find something that you align with, something that you like, the thought of or the idea of, and just perceive things like that. But yeah, anyway, the beauty of life, in my opinion, is that you're constantly peeling away at your layers. And I think it was Hamza who quoted something along the lines of, your life is basically you peeling away layers and layers and layers until at one point the end goal is to reach the final layer. And when you peel that final layer, you reach your like core, like who you are. Once you peel off that final layer, if it ever comes, that is who you are. That is who you truly are. And as you live your life, you're constantly being made. Do you understand what I mean? Because your experiences, your life is what forms you. It's the thing that gives you character. It's a really deep topic. I don't know how in depth I want to go. So before I start going off on a tangent, I think I'm just gonna leave you with the question, which the video started off with, which is, what is the reason that you don't end it all right now? Tonight. What is it? And whatever it is, build around it. Even though it might change, build around it. And that's that. Yeah, I did not expect to make this type of video. I guess I'll just finish off by saying that right now for me, calisthenics might be my biggest goal. Building a little community, or not even a little, a big community, building a huge community of like-minded individuals who just want to improve, people who I can teach, I can pass my knowledge on to, pass my experience on to, so that they might not be able to, not even that, I said this incorrectly. Whatever, let's move past that. My goal right now is to just build something for myself. Get wealthy, get successful. I've always wanted that, but I haven't ever wanted it as much as I want it now. But maybe 10 years down the line, maybe 15 years down the line, maybe even less, it'll be a family. I'll want to have children. I want to have a wife. Or if maybe not a marriage, then whatever, but you get the point. So it's always gonna change, right? Because as we discussed, chapters, you're always gonna be discovering new chapters, and you build these chapters as you live. And that's a nice way to put it. You're writing your own story now, and it's up to you how interesting you make the story. You want to live a life that is worth sharing. Do you understand what I mean? Or maybe you don't. Maybe you don't want to build a life that is worth sharing with other people. Maybe you just want to chill and just do nothing. That's also fine. That's also fine. Not everyone is the same. Yeah. Well, anyway, amen to that. And let me know what you think in the comments below. It would be interesting to see, to like get some perspectives. I don't know how many of you made it to the end, but if you made it to the end, then you're cool. And yeah, one more time, I'll link the interview in the description below. And that's that. Peace out.